Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. I am George and this is You Wanna Watch. Today we got a pretty good flea market haul and we also got a mail call. So I say without any further ado, we jump right into it. Let's go. Alrighty guys, well I say we jump right into this. Behind me I got two pressure washers that were given to me from my neighbor. Unfortunately they are moving and God only knows what kind of riffraff is going to move in there now. Let me run over what we got here. This one's a Hyper Tough. It's 2,000 PSI at a gallon and a quarter per minute. This one's got the same specs too. This pressure washer is a couple of seasons old. Probably just going to list this on Marketplace just to get rid of it. I don't have that much storage space for large pieces of equipment like this. But this one I'm definitely going to hang on to. I can always use a little pressure washer, so this one I think will be perfect for my needs. So that is that. Let me get this stuff taken off the table and we'll put up the other stuff. Alrighty guys, let's continue on. $3. I got 3 packs of road flares. I'm going to use these for Halloween. It's going to make like a nice smoky, eerie, glowy ambiance, and it's going to go well with our theme this year. These are expired. They expired in May, but I'm pretty certain they'll still work unless they got, you know, soaked in salt water or something. But yeah, I think that'll work just fine. And I will check with our local law enforcement to make sure that I can use those because we are in a no burn ban right now. It's been so dry, we haven't had rain in a month and a half at least. And we got wildfires all around us. But I have a gravel driveway, there's no leaves or nothing in it, so I think it'll be just fine. Next, $1. I picked up a pack of 8 of the fat tip Sharpies. Again, $1. I could not pass these up. That was a no-brainer for me. We use those quite often. $2. Got an organizing rail here. These are Sears Craftsman. Attach them to your wall, throw your screwdrivers in there, and bada bing, bada bang, you're all organized. Couple of bucks, like I said, I couldn't pass them up, so grab those. It was either $3 or $4, I don't remember. I got a vintage can of Aerocroil. You can tell it's vintage because it's made with the metal lid on there, which they haven't done that in years. This stuff works fantastic. If you've got a seized up, rusted up nut and bolt and you really need to get it apart, spray a little bit of this on there, come back in a few hours, and it's just gonna whoop right off. Fantastic stuff, but again, this stuff is super expensive. I think a can this size will cost you about 25 bucks at the auto parts store, so whenever I see this, I always try and pick it up. Before I get any farther in this flea market haul, let me show you a mail call real quick. Mr. Bill from Rollerball, right here is his channel, sent me a boatload of church keys. You guys know I collect church keys and I display them on my wall. The ones that I have in the shop mostly are all one-offs, or they are associated with themselves. There's a few in here that I already saw on top that I do not have. I do not have this tiny Coors one. I do not have this tiny Falstaff one, and I can't see what the one in the middle is. I haven't taken it apart yet. And there's a, what is this one? I believe this says Lord Calvert. If I'm not mistaken, that's a liquor, but I've never seen one of those, so that's pretty cool. And then I believe one over here is a Falstaff. That one's the Falstaff, and this one is something German. But that's pretty cool. I don't have that one either. So these will display just nice. Thank you, Mr. Bill. I truly appreciate it. And I don't know if I ever told him this or not, but I do collect coasters. I have a shoebox completely full of coasters that I've collected throughout the years. And there's a lot in here that I don't have. This one is Mustang Brewing Company. They got their web address on there, so I will definitely check them out. Making the world a better place, one beer at a time. That's damn good logo. We got us a Miller Lite, Outback Steakhouse, McEwen Scotch Ale. I've actually had this before, and it's a pretty good beer, so like that. Sam Adams, Lang & Google's Oktoberfest. Got a Pete Summer Brew, a Miller Lite, another Lang & Google's Oktoberfest. Bellhaven Scotch Ale. I've never tried this. I've seen it, but I've never tried that. I'm quite curious to actually try it. I got Big Vic's favorite here, Shiner. That's a good looking coaster. I got a Bennigan's. This one is for confidential and security vaults. It's a advertising piece. It's pretty cool. We got Copper Clover International Beer. Never tried that either. Got a fantastic one right here. That picture says 1,000 words right there. This is El Guapo's Cantina, margaritas to die for. I think that picture on there is just awesome. That'll go nice in my collection. And Newcastle Brown Ale. I happen to like Newcastle Brown Ale. I drink this usually in the fall. If I can't find Newcastle, then I wind up buying Bass and Sea. And let's say if I go out for dinner or something of that nature, I'll either get a Newcastle or a Bass and Sea for dinner. And yep, so that's my go-to going out beer. Quite cool. Thank you, Mr. Bill. Truly, truly appreciate it, buddy. Get these put back in the bag so they don't get all funky from the shop. Then I can put them in my collection. That is awesome. These are going to go on the wall. So, quite cool, dude. Really do appreciate that. All right, back into the market haul. Got a few hand tools today. This is $2 right here. Let me start out first with the acetate handle Craftsman. This is number 2. Nothing spectacular, but it was so clean. I said, what the hell, I'll grab it. I got another smoky handle. This is a number 2 slotted. Eventually I will clean up all of my smoky handle screwdrivers and get them in their own little collection. I found one of these twisted handles today. I know a couple of guys out there collect these, and this is the first one that I found. I know Resto Rob's got a bunch of these, but this is the first one I found in a while, and I was like, holy Nikes. Can't believe I just found that. It's, you know, slotted. It's not in terrible shape, but I think the handle will clean up nice. And, you know, I'll just clean it up a little bit and then pass it on. But, yeah, seeing that, I figured, what the hell, I'd pick it up. Quite cool. Got a scratch all, and I picked it up just because I like these, you know. And I was looking at the handle, and it's actually a snap-on. So there's a clear handle or a yellow handled snap-on scratch all. So, and it's not in the best of shape. That's okay. We can get it looking a lot better. This is a heartbreaker. I got a spinner handle with the nut drive on the back. It's a proto, but somebody wrapped either a pair of pliers or vice grips around the throat of this and chewed it all up, and this is the second one I found like this, so it's just a heartbreaker, especially when you're trying to collect proto tools and you keep finding a whole bunch of just beat up stuff, but you're buying it anyway because I don't see proto. Other guys around the country are picking up proto like it's a, I don't know, like Craftsman, but for some reason I can't find proto. I think my personal favorite hand tool of today is this screwdriver right here. I have his little brother that I use all the time. This is a Pexto number 2. This thing is in pretty sad shape, but I think we can bring her back. I'm confident that we can bring this back, so fingers crossed, because I do love my number 1 Pexto. That's it's my buddy here. I've used this on almost every video, so love that. But this one should clean up nice, hopefully, and yeah. So that is that. Next, this is, I believe, $4. I got 2 6-inch Channel Lock brand pliers. The grips are in fantastic shape. These things look literally brand new, and they just got wet and somebody put them away. But I think that they will clean up fantastic. I happen to use Channel Lock brand exclusively at work for all of my pliers. They're cheap, they're dependable, they'll last forever. As long as you don't drop them down into a pipe chase and you hear them hit 3 stories down, then you're probably going to have them forever. But I happen to lose these quite often. You know, they get bumped off the edge of the cinder block wall and they drop down and there's only this much room, and yeah, it's just, anyway, yep. So whenever I see these, I constantly pick them up because, well, let's face it, I use them. I got a whole drawer over here completely full of them. I got 2 more to 6 inches over here. So as well as these, I got these. I got multiple sets of them, so quite happy to have those. And I picked up 2 4-inch adjustable wrenches today. These are both Craftsman. Quite happy to have gotten these. They're in relatively good shape. They both work, you know. This one is a lot better than this one. This one, somebody etched the name right off it, like scratched it right off for some reason. I don't know why, but I do know that it is a Craftsman. It's got the lines on there as Craftsman would. And yeah, so 4-inch adjustables. Can't beat it. This is $5 right here. I got a speed wrench. This is a Blackhawk speed wrench. I saw this, the guy wanted $2 for it. I said, absolutely, I'll pick it up for $2. I look across this table, I see this little container. It's got a bunch of sockets in it. So I walk around on the table, I pick one up, I look at it, I say Blackhawk. Next one, Blackhawk. Next one, Blackhawk. So I went through the whole thing. Every single one of these sockets are Blackhawk. I was like, how much? He's like, $3. Boom, done deal. So $5 total. I don't even know if this is a full set. I really don't, to be honest with you. And a spinner handle. So again, I didn't spend a lot of money, but that was a fantastic deal. $5 for all that. Quite happy indeed. Last but not least, I bought another vise today. Oh, I'm sorry, one more thing. I picked up a metal vintage dustpan. It's got the handle. I'm gonna clean this up and make it my everyday shop dustpan. So every shop should have one. I think I paid $3 for that as well. Last but not least, I bought an Athol vise. Don't know much about it. This is I believe it's a 93 5-inch jaw. This thing is pretty substantial. Let me adjust the camera a little bit. This thing is pretty substantial. She's heavy. It's probably, I don't know, 60 pounds. But yeah, it's in fairly decent shape. There's no cracks. It is a stationary vise. It's not swivel. It's got the 3 points to where you can bolt it down. I think it'll make a fairly decent cleanup, and somebody's out there looking for an Athol vise, you know? So that's it for this one. Alrighty guys, well we are all done with this one. I hope you liked it and enjoyed it. Don't forget to put in the comment section what you think your favorite find of today was. And please, if you would, go and check out Mr. Bill's channel at Rollerbold. Trust me guys, you will not be disappointed. That's it. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. Like always, stay safe, be safe. We'll see you next week with another. Bye.